Hi folks, it's Kieran here. Today I am out in Market Harborough at a spot where hopefully I can try and do something that I've been wanting to do for a long while, that I've been threatening and thinking over in my head for absolutely ages, but just seems like the most abjectly terrifying thing. And that is to try and do some grind tricks on my flat bar. Specifically the two I want to try is frontside 50-50, a trick that I can do really well on a ledge, and backside feeble grind, which is often considered like one of the easier ones to learn. It's often suggested as the first grind trick you learn after you learn something like a backside board slide on a rail. I've come here because I can set my board up, I can roll up on the concrete, tarmac, whatever, and do the trick over grass and onto the grass. The idea of putting your trucks onto a bar, a round bar in particular, or just any bar, is absolutely terrifying to me. And I'm sure it is to most people, and I'm sure it is for pretty much everyone when they first go to try it. It just seems so freaky. But for me, like, I've always really held it up as like a real pinnacle of skateboarding. I love watching it. I'm obsessed with the idea of how it's done, how it must feel. And yeah, when I got back into skating, it was definitely one of those things that I really wanted to learn. I guess alongside the ledge thing, if there was one obstacle that I could pick to be like really good at skating, it would probably be flat bars and bars and things like that. I don't know, I've always thought they look super cool. So yeah, this is step one. I have been threatening to do this for a long time. I've scouted out loads of spots to try and find the right place to do it. This one, I've always come back to this one in the end. I haven't warmed up or anything today. This is one of the, sorry, I'm getting my excuses in now. I always think, when I'm thinking about this at home, in the safety and comfort of my own four walls, I always think, oh, it can't be that bad, it can't be that scary. Like, if you just go quick and just jump on it, you know, what's the worst can happen? Already, having just set the bar up and standing here, it's already, the fear is starting to creep in. So the aim of today is just to commit to it, and I will completely count today as a success if I can get my trucks on the bar and my feet on top of the board. That's it. Anything else, if we manage to grind a little bit, if we manage to actually come off the end as a trick, would be a massive bonus. But I just want to get over that fear. Yeah, that's it really. I haven't decided which one I'm going to try first. I'm going to roll up from both sides, see how we feel, just get going, and yeah, take it from there. I don't want to stop talking, because when I stop talking I have to start doing it. It's a lot easier to talk about doing it than it is to actually do it. But yeah, let's shut up and start rolling and looking at things and maybe pop in an ollie. Let's go mad. That's probably fast enough. Oh, this is so terrifying. I'm gonna have like 5 more rolls up at front 50, and then I might change to back feeble. This is such a mind game, just the idea of popping and putting my trucks on this thing. Scary as. Oh, come on, Kieran. Well, we put our feet on it, and yeah, okay, a few more. Oh, I missed that time. Oh. Oh, I missed. Oh, fucking. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Right. Well, we've managed to achieve goal one of getting my feet on the board, which is on the bar. So that's good. It is mentally quite freaky. The second, you saw how many times I had to roll up to it, jump over it, jump out of the thing, just to even try it. Like everything, once you've done it and you realise it's safe, it's not so bad to do it again. However, I'm nowhere close to landing this trick. There's only two results when I go on the bar like that. There's the one where I'm not even, I mean, I can feel the bar or feel the board bend on the bar, so I must be hitting the bar with my feet at the same time, but it feels like I'm hitting it and just sort of like, it's just kicking away straight away. Particularly if I go fast, that's what I'm getting. So it's more like I'm ollieing on and then I'm just bailing out straight away. If I go a little slower, the result is the same. Basically what's not happening is I'm not feeling the lock at all. So as much as I can ollie and hit the bar, I've yet to work out how to ollie on and distribute my weight in such a way that I can hold the trick at all. And I'm not, it's very difficult. When you're doing 50-50s on a ledge, you only have to get on the truck on any way you want, because your wheels and the rest of it is on top of the ledge. No matter how you distribute your weight, you'll lock, and then usually you're sort of, you can push and slide until your wheel like locks against the edge of the ledge, and then it will hold you there and you can sit in it. Obviously with this, I guess it's the same principle, it just needs a lot more weight sat into the heel, or a lot more pressure sat into the heel, so I can get to the point where I'm pinching it. It's really difficult. It's definitely a lot harder than I thought. I did naively, and this is always the case with me when it comes to tricks, I thought if I could get over the fear of getting onto it, that kind of be it. Like, cool, I can get onto it, and then I would just sit in it and slide through. It'd be interesting to watch the footage back. I want to see if I feel like I'm intentionally bailing the trick, if you know what I mean. Like I'm ollieing up over the ledge, I'm then pushing my feet down so that I know I'm clipping, like, not the ledge, the bar, hitting the bar with my trucks, but not with the ever the intention of like trying to hold it, just with the intention of hitting it, I think, because then that gives you that idea, that sense of, oh, I'm doing it, but I'm probably not actually doing it in a way that I can just like learn how. Do you see what I mean? There's another step of committing that I don't think I've quite got yet. I've committed to putting my trucks on the bar and my feet on the bar, but I've not yet committed to trying to sit on the bar. This is absolutely knackering. It's super early in the morning. I've not eaten. I just wanted to get out and get this done. I can only skate this, but like this is, well, you can probably see behind me. This warehouse, there's obviously a big warehouse behind me, and this is just down by the loading bay, and just around the corner is like this company's head office, and they've got like a shop there. So this spot is only available to me like in the evenings and the weekends, so it really does limit me in terms of how often I'm going to get a chance to come down and do this. And I do think I just need to come down and do this 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 until I really feel comfortable. I feel like if I did it on concrete, it would probably be fine doing it like this, because I've yet to, because of the way I'm like half committing. Like I only had one where I ended up on my face, and that was actually when I missed the bar with the board and my foot kind of just got tangled up on it and I had to throw myself to my shoulder. So that one would have sucked on concrete, but otherwise it would probably be pretty safe. However, I think once I'm trying to lock in, the chance of like the slip backs or something is probably a little bit higher. This is, I don't know whether to quit while I'm ahead, quit at this point, knowing that you've achieved something. You can go, I can go away, look at the footage, maybe sneak out. If I can look at it this evening, I can sneak out tomorrow and early tomorrow and get on it again. Could possibly even get down this evening and get on it again, but I'll have a better idea of what I've done, or whether to throw a few back feebles just to see if that is a trick that locks a little better. I don't know. I'll think about it. Oh, what the fuck was it? Ow. Yeah, that one sucks. The problem I have with the feeble is I've got no frame of reference. Like I've never tried it, so I don't know where to look. I don't know where to put my eyes. I know I'm trying to sit my back truck down. I mean, my back truck hit that then, but then the rest of the board smashed up and hit me on the inside of the thigh. Woo! Maybe roll it a couple more times. I don't think this is going to be. Do I? There's a big part of me that feels like this one will be easier to lock into if I can work out how to get into it, compared to the 50-50. But like I said, without an idea of, at least with the 50-50, I know how to do it on a ledge, and I know I can, if I follow a similar process and keep adjusting things, I should find the answer. With this one, initially, these first few shots just feel like complete, like just throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks. Oh, why can't I even do that now? That was just a proof point to myself. I think I'm going to scrap the idea of feeble for now. We'll keep it floating around the back of my mind. I want to try and do one more, at least one more 50-50. Or not one more 50, at least commit to a 50-50 one more time before I go home, and we'll call it that. I think that's enough. I think I want to quit while I'm ahead. I can go home and start cogitating this trick. Oh, for God's sake. I think that's a great example of how the board is hitting the rail and my feet are on the board, but I'm still going over, I'm travelling over. It's the safety thing. It's like, oh, it's safe to pop big enough that I'm going to clear the rail with my body, so that if I do miss, I just slip out to the side. Whereas all that's going to happen, even if I can get it in locked, because my weight is like this, it's just going to tip. I need to rewire my thinking so that I'm, I guess, leaning back or putting pressure, so that when we land like this, we get the opportunity just to hold it in here. I don't think it's going to take a massive amount of like pressure and our weight or whatever to really sit and hold it, but it's so freaking hard. I'm done for today. I'm going to stop there. Don't think I'm going to achieve anything extra today, and my mind's slipping. My concentration is slipping anyway, so, and that's the point where it kind of gets a little dangerous, a little sketchy. Woo! Definitely made progress. Like, in terms of the commitment part, like, I committed to getting onto a frontside 50-50. The feebles just felt too weird. I guess probably the best thing to do for them is go and do a bunch of board slides again. Like, I'm pretty confident, like, board slide wise now, like I can land them pretty consistently, but I still haven't, I mean, I can't remember the last time I did one, must be a couple of weeks at least. So like a little bit of that muscle memory is probably just not quite there. Probably just need to dial that in so that the backside board slides are just boom, 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 and then try doing the feeble. I think it'll be easier. Like if I can find somewhere where I can just go board slide, board slide, board slide, board slide, board slide, and then try a feeble, or try a few feebles, and then just go back to board slide. If just to keep locking something in, I think that would help with that particular trick. The 50-50s, I need to really think about how I'm getting onto the bar and how I'm going to sort of sit on it, because at the moment, yeah, I'm not going to land it doing it like I'm doing it right now. I think what we really need to do is maybe practice it a lot slower, which seems a bit counterintuitive, especially with grind tricks. Generally the rule is the faster you go, the easier they are. But I think at the moment I'm going so fast that in my head I'm just thinking, okay, I need to go fast enough that I can commit to getting onto it, but then also like that speeds everything up, including like I'm thinking about, not thinking, but as soon as my trucks hit the bar, I'm bailing out because I don't really know what to do in that next point, or I don't know how to hold it. And going fast, yeah, I might fluke into the odd one every now and again. I think if I went like right at the edge of a rail, I might be able to like just bonk it, like do a little 50-50 bonk and get lucky enough to come out the end. But there's no way I can lock into it and hold it at the moment. To learn that, going slower will help. If I go slower, I can, when you get onto the bar, you can feel out where you are and work out how to put that pressure in. Like that's how, certainly when I learned 50-50s on a ledge, that's how I did it. Go nice and slow, so you can work out how to get into it right and hold it, and then you can apply the speed afterwards. I think that's going to be the same process for it on here. But I don't know how I'm going to do that. Where I'm going to... I guess I probably can do it here. It's just the run-up's it's uphill slightly. It's a little rough on the ground, so you lose, after you take that last push, you kind of lose speed quite quickly. It's hard to go slow, it's easier to go fast. You can just push, get your foot on, go. Whereas, yeah, also I think if I could take a slightly bigger angle at it, that would probably help, but I'm reluctant to move the bar too far towards the curb, because if I slip out forward and things like that. So I might have to try and find a slightly different spot, or I don't know. It's part of me thinks, like, you see a lot of people like do it stationary, where you literally stand on your board in front of the rail, completely stationary, and just pop on and get used to popping on and locking in. That seems like the most terrifying thing in the world to me. I am definitely a person who much prefers to have a little bit of speed and be moving, because I feel like I can get out of it better. But that might not be a bad idea to find somewhere. I could probably do that in my garden. If I set my board up and just pop from the grass, or if I got like I'll think of something and just practice it, because I need to feel that lock in. That's the thing that's missing at the moment. If I can feel the lock in on the bar, I feel like we could get somewhere with it. Like, but at the moment, yeah, it's just not happening. Plenty of food for thought. If you know how to do this, or you've been watching it and you've seen something that you think, you know, that's what needs to be changed, please leave it in the comments below. I'm going to sit and study this footage over and over and over again, just to try and work out where I'm going wrong. But yeah, please let me know in the comments any tips, ideas for learning front 50s, feebles, anything. If maybe there's another trick that you think like that's one you should try. I really want to get this. I'm really yeah, like I said in the intro, like this would feel like a bit of a pinnacle for skateboarding for me. Like, this would feel like a significant step of progress forward if I could learn, you know, even just one trick on the flat bar. But like, if I could learn a handful, I'd feel like, yeah, I'd be stoked. There's only a few other sort of like obstacles in my mind that I want to sort of try and get, but this is the big one. So I think I've rambled on more than long enough. A huge thank you for watching. Leave your tips and ideas down in the comment section below. Click that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting subscribe and do all that YouTubey sort of thing. And I'll be down another time to try something again. I'm going to set up in my garden and just try hopping onto it stationary. That'll be a video. You'll see that coming soon. Cool. Let's go home and have some breakfast.